and nowadays it really seems like the words that we do know are becoming barf parrots material. Even that things I'm picking up from people that I've seen around. I see a lot. I watch YouTube a lot. I do a lot of everything. I have an observation I made lately when I tried to look up English to Latin. And the first thing that I noticed quickly was there is no word for I. It is just ego translated. I equals ego. English to Latin. Interesting. Spiritus is pervading. I don't know terribly much about that, but I would like to, and that's where, cool, we got some technology. Oh, error. It wouldn't let me do it. There's other places where you can do it, but you gotta pay. That's fine. Sure, I agree with that. But I'm not going to right now. I am budgeting my things properly because I'm just here operating. Some way, shape, or form, probably yes, required to make these videos. But by who, for what? Often we want to react, yet reaction are part of the coding and reality construct on the realm. It is written, and being written is predictable, controllable, studied, researched. And what's written beyond control, I am you. Ego, spiritus. I tried to translate that. My phone's in front of me right now, reflecting this scenario. So currently, I am not screen sharing, and really, it's better that way because these ideas are just for reflection, and I'm not trying to show you. Show. Maybe if I probably did have that laptop hooked up, I would. Like car salesman, like a gambling attendant, make it flashy and awesome so you could just sit there and just be dazzled. But really, I don't really know how much I care about that because I think that maybe it's probably more important that I just do what I would do if I was me. And with the available tools, I do what I can, and progress advanced practice of form and technique and living the song you sing. That's integrity. As Jason from Archaic says, he had brought up recently, when you come into a system, you cannot judge, guilt, and condemn yourself for coming into a construct in mid operation and not being able to necessarily save yourself or others. This is a rigged game out the gate. We are not here to play this game necessarily. You are not here to save the world, but your soul or score or essence will be dictated by what you believe about reality yourself and adherence to and a composition of moral code. And this moral code comes first to one who knows the score. The completion is not self to another, inside, outside. The completion is reflection of self to self, inspiration versus envy, and in between is you. But competition is one thing at face value, but what is the root of competition in relation to self? What you believe to be true about yourself and how you play that out in the realm, rolling it out against yourself. And then perfecting your desired outcome into a reflection that you can walk on. Is it heavy? Is it brick? Well, it's the best news in the world, don't you know? As things stated by Matt, get more weird, you get more real. And that's what we're doing here. I'm sure some things are just lining up gears churning and a turning. For you to understand this when you go to sleep, 4 time, John D. 4 time, you sleep 4 time, and then you know. So I guess sleep's not that big of a deal. It's probably pretty important. Whatever you're jacking into before you go to sleep, into sleep, people, serious. It seems to help you in your operations here, if entered or certain prior knowledge is held into this thing. And sleep 4 time. I've tried no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, and then I've tried you sleep 4 time, and I think sleep 4 time is better. Birds, military jets, and planes. That one's like a Alaska Raven. Just one for now. Whatever, though. But this believe, be, lie, fee, and that's belief. Most of the things you believe you just do. So I was considering the possibility that be, lie, fee is the fee that you pay for living a lie, which is requires action, comprehensive cognition backed by facts and humors to compose modes of spirit in which we live our lives. And if you're living properly, as marijuana might provide, or your own constant balancing and cognition of introspective moments that you gather and to take the time aside from others, and animals included, to reflect and be alone to digest the materials of thought and pattern sequencing. It means you get better at living freely, or so you think, but where do thoughts come from? Not sure. Ain't nothing out there, Lieutenant. Um, this starts for you in the realm of inspiration, creativity, striving to creation, and forwards stepping. That's where it started for me. Stepping led to inspiration and creativity. Desire led to fulfillment and acquisition, and that led to blah blah blah. So I mean, I'm just saying that certain things that you aspire to must, man, I'm saying this, I'm hearing myself, require action. Passivity is a topic for a different day. One will know and begin this process by doing every absolute thing deliberately and on purpose. There will only be times and sections of the day where free thought through the astral radio signals, where we go and we say, let me think for a second. And other times where we would stick to our modus operandi of our structure of routine we create. Structure, pattern, consistency, rudiment, ritual, foundation, code. This is where, through stillness, core, our actions will be based. I'm thinking about a word. It'll be back. Okay. I need a taller booster chair. A viper, snake poised on sand. Beautiful, powerful, deliberate, decisive. And to what you believe yourself to be, and however one would arrive in an active moment and a precise holding of an idea to start, just to say, but it is so much more comprehensive and applicable than an idea. It is a mode of spirit. Yet this idea of you is morphic, as is the world, as your boldness provides. Boldness and courage are different. But how? Boldness or confidence, are they different? Or whatever you would call it, it is one representative of you. You to self, you to other, you to the environment. It is for you to experiment, to test, and find every detail of yourself, perspective of other, and the boundaries you can bring yourself to interact. Self, other, and environment. Bringing it in, processing it, then letting it out in progressively creative forms and matters, and that is only the start of finding the next boundary, because when you express these ideas outwards, it does something else, and it makes it so gnosis occurs, if you're aware of that, which is part of the forwarding. So busy. The next layer, deeper into you. 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 The next layer, deeper into you.